Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Thursday and Friday Let's Play of Saints Row 1. Seriously, why didn't I do this first? Oh right, because I didn't know the game at the time. And my copy of Saints Row wasn't working because I played it so much that it was chipped, so I had to buy a new one. So by this time I actually have it, and by that time I've already played and beaten Saints Row 3 and 4 and 2. So basically we might as well go to the beginning that started it all. And by the fourth game, completely and totally jumped the shark. And then the franchise ended up being killed. And so too was the company that was responsible for creating it, as well as the company that was bartered off to. Holy shit! In a matter of 16 years, Saints Row went from being a prominent title to pretty much being DOA. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, this game is what started me on Saints Row. While 2 is the best in the series, bar none, hands down, it's this game that started me on Saints Row. Because before I got my hands on a 360, they had a game cafe where you were able to play video games on the PS2, the GameCube, and also the Xbox 360. And this was one of the games that cafe had until it ran out of business. So, with that said, the created character is not as in-depth as it would be in Saints Row 3 and 4, but at the exact same time, this is the start of having a created character in Saints Row. Moreover, this was the one thing they had over GTA. Well, by this time, Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City Stories, and Vice City Stories was released, and they didn't release anything new until Grand Theft Auto 9, a year after this game was done. But this game was given the title of GTA San Andreas clone, which is not true because at least here you could control what your character looked like, albeit you have to cop up a lot of money in the game, but you could control what your character looked like, and also you could bring healing items with you to battle, which is something San Andreas did not have the opportunity to do. I mean, yeah, some of the enemies did drop hearts and stuff, but that was literally based on RNG. Some enemies do drop healing items in this game, which is some of the combos and foods from Fuck Me, Fuck You, Freckle Bitches, and many other restaurants. Yeah, that's the thing. Freckle Bitches started here, and unfortunately, it gets bastardized to FBs by the time we get to that place. That game, yeah, I'm not gonna touch that game unless you really want me to. Give me to 2000 and I will consider it. Give me to 2000 and I will consider playing that game. 1000, I'm still keeping the promise of Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne for the PS2, but you give me to 2000 and I will at least consider playing the 2024 Saints Row. But for right now, we're paying the 2006 Saints Row, the better one. So with that said, let's start this. And there's a lot of cutscenes here, so I'll try to get as much of it done as humanly possible. Because yeah, this game is also a little bit on the buggy side too.
Watches! I got watches here. Yo, hey man, this shit'll cost you $600 in the store. Oh, whatever. Watches!
Hey, baby, I can show you a good time.
Oh, hell no.
Man, fuck the rollers.
LeVar, you gonna let those bitches disrespect us?
Shit, what you think?
What the fuck you think you're doing?
Just being civic-minded is all.
That's so?
Yeah, some dumbass cracker went and shit all over this wall. We just cleaning it up.
Hector says buenas noches.
Shit! Oh!
Wrong time, wrong place, dog.
You okay, Playa?
Julius, let's move.
That don't look so bad. You should be fine. That's Troy. You can thank him later.
Hey.
The row ain't safe no more, son. We got gangs fighting over shit that ain't theirs. And you in the way, they don't care if you represent or not.
Julius, this is no time to recruit.
We need all the help we can get, son.
No, we need to get our asses out of here.
In a minute. Look, the row's got a problem. Come to the church when you want to be a part of the solution.
So, as it turns out, we almost get killed and Julius was the one who saved our lives. And for those of you who've watched my Saints Row 2 playthrough, and by the way, that was really low quality. I'm gonna have to redo the whole thing. Needless to say, by the time we get to that point, we don't have good blood with Julius. Needless to say. And this game is what started it.
Every motherfucker here knows what we need to do. Now those bitches be riding around here thinking they own these streets. I don't care what flags they flying. Rollers, Canonized, Vice Kings. No one's making this nigga scared to walk the road. We about to lock this shit down right now.
All right, yeah!
Yeah!
Fuck yeah! Who the fuck's this guy?
Troy and I found him. We're gonna see if he'll ride with us.
Julius, if he wants to run with the Saints, he gotta be canonized.
Hey, he's right, Julius. Everyone had to do it.
You ready for this, player?
Yeah, things are excessively different because the left bumper is the kick, the right and left trigger is for the punch, and holding them together is the block. You don't have any counter moves. You're just standing there blocking the punches. However, there is something that needs to be said. There is no aiming button. So, you're gonna have to toggle the controller, so bear that in mind. And all the same, if you find yourself surrounded by guys, make sure you hit that block button, because you're gonna need it. Trust me.
You earned your colors today.
That's some impressive shit. The only other Saint who kicked ass like that was Johnny.
Shit took me half the time.
Welcome to the 3rd Street Saints. Let's get down to business. If we're serious about taking back the row, we gotta let those motherfuckers know what time it is. Now you break it down, and it's all about respect. Get enough of it, they're gonna back off, and we're gonna move right on in. We got some friends in town that could use some help. Give them a hand. Course, you can always drop any motherfucker flying the wrong flag. So long as word gets out that the Saints is on the row, I don't give a damn how you do it. You feel me?
And with that, Canonized is done. And we got $1,000 as well as the ability to recruit homies and also call the wheel woman to bring my car, if I happen to get one, to me.
Alright, man. Time for you to buy a...
You'll be able to call homies later on in the game, but you're gonna have to call like regular homies, because I think there's certain points where like special homies, like for instance Johnny, Lynn, to an extent, Troy, Julius, and of course Dex, will not be available in certain missions. So bear that in mind. I mean, some of them will come into the mission by default, but it will be in your best interest to try to grab somebody off of the street. Unfortunately, you can't do anything to raise their defenses, the gang members that is, because the gang members, they're pretty weak. And unfortunately, I'm going to need more money in order to get more powerful guns. So yeah, that means you're going to have to save up some money to try to be a complete and utter armory in your crib. Because each new gun you get that you happen to pick up ammo for, you are going to have that transfer to your crib so that you can change out your gun for something stronger, and moreover, the guns share the same ammo. So you'll just have to pick up the ammo of the stronger gun that you had. But moreover, you could also change out clothes there too. Yeah, and by the way, the aiming is not auto, it's free aim, so yeah, make of that as you will. So that's why this is the most difficult game in the series, and if I die, so be it. I mean, it's be my mistake, and moreover, me not actually doing things correctly, or moreover, not healing in time. Because I keep forgetting I do have food, and I should be using that right now. God damn it! And I also forgot that, hey, there's no zoom in feature. Oops. And I died. That was my part. That was my fault because I was thinking of Saints Row 2 when playing as Saints Row 1. Unfortunately, missions will restart at the very beginning, so I'll be back where I was last killed. Sorry about that. I was so used to the actual zoom in on 2 that I forgot that, yeah, 1 doesn't have that. So I just went and got a gun that's easier to manage. Although, I'm going to need some more ammo for that, but still. At the end of the day, machine guns and guns with power will actually win the day. Especially in the later levels. So yeah, you're going to have to go back and save up some money in order for you to get yourself a more powerful gun, get yourself some clothes, and moreover, get yourself at least enough money to get yourself a brand new car. I mean, the car, I think, won't be the issue because you don't have any defenses for it. This is in Saints Row 3, unfortunately. However, if you really want to make a faster car for the races later, and moreover, a faster car primarily for the rollers, that would be your best interest.
I'm calling the police.
I mean, it's not going to help you for the final boss of the rollers, but still. Anyway, we just need to go to Forgive and Forget. Something that will never be seen again after 2, as you saw in Saints Row 3 and 4. Because I already have playthroughs of both of those games. And by the way, I am doing this via the Xbox One, because as you may or may not have guessed, Saints Row 1 is an Xbox 360 exclusive. So naturally, I'm doing this on my Xbox One S, and it is actually working, and it does have sound. Probably one of the reasons why I didn't go through with doing the playthrough of Grand Theft Auto Lost and Damned, because I would have to actually do it as a live playthrough because there's no sound because of copyright. Well, at least we got a crib, so now we can go to that crib. But first, I think I need to
Good work, player.
actually, we'll just do the next mission next time. But we're gonna stick around and get ourselves some stuff from Freckle Bitches, and I will also see you in the next episode, because here's the thing. Unlike Saints Row 2, the only thing that gets you respect is activities.
Don't get sick.
So you're probably going to be doing a good number of activities.
Stay safe out there.
In order for you to get started on any more missions. So with that said, I will see you in part 2 where we start Snatch and get ourselves some respect. This is RFman985. Peace out and take care, and good lord, I'll try to squeeze in as many missions as humanly possible. Whew, it's a long one.